How did you originally fare with online classes from March to June 2020?
To be honest with you, it was a real challenge for me. I had some up and down moments. Technology's not necessarily my forte, but I worked really hard. I took advantage of the resources that the district gave us about Google Meets and Pear Deck and these different avenues for the kids, and I got better as it went on, but I will be honest, it was tough to be away from school, and it was really tough to be behind the screen for those hours every single day. So that's my honest opinion.
Do you personally like online classes, and can you confidently say that you have gotten the hang of them? Would you teach from home given the opportunity?
I have to go back to my other statement. I am learning. I definitely feel much more confident than I felt back in March and April. I would prefer to stay in school and not be home. I just think the interaction with the students, even with masks, is vital for one's mental, spiritual, everything, health. It just makes so much of a difference, I feel, to be able to talk to someone, even with masks. And I'm a little hard of hearing in this ear, but you get to know the students this way that I don't think you can really do at home. So I'm thrilled to be in school.
With COVID-19 still very much in existence, how do you feel about being in person, as well as the lack of social distancing at law?
I really feel that I have every confidence when I come to school in the morning. I appreciate everything that the district has done and all the administrators as far as the protocols. I think most of the kids do a really, really good job of distancing. I know it gets a little crowded in the halls and such, but overall, to have all these people in this building, I think a good 99% of us, I feel, we separate ourselves at times, and I don't go and talk to my students at their desks like I used to, but every now and then you have to catch yourself and not do those things. But I feel very confident about coming to school every day.
Let's hear more about you besides COVID. How have you been enjoying home life with friends, family, your pets, and what have you been doing for fun throughout all of this?
Well, this summer we were actually able to go away for an entire week. Friends of ours, there were 6 of us up in Massachusetts on a lake, and it was fantastic. And we were able to and we didn't go anywhere really once we got to the house. We pretty much stayed there, did everything, the cooking and the swimming, and we played games every night and got a lot of sleep. I read a couple of books, and that was really magnificent. And we were also able to go up to the state of Maine, where my daughter now lives. We were there for 5 days. And what I'm doing now is crazy because we are redoing our kitchen. So right now we have renovation plus in our home, and living upstairs in my daughter's bedroom. We have a refrigerator in there because the kitchen is getting an entire makeover. And it's very exciting, but it does lead to some challenges. But in the end, it's going to be gorgeous and it's going to be worth it. So faring pretty well.
What advice would you give to other teachers during this pandemic, and do you have any specific suggestions to the students?
My advice to other teachers is my mantra for this year, and I think you have to take it a day at a time and maybe even a class at a time, and be mindful that there's a lot going on for everyone, and the kids are impacted, their families, we are, our own children. I think you just have to step back sometimes and take a breath and realize that as a teacher, you can do so many things, and they don't necessarily always have to be about content. I think just encouraging students to do their very best is very important, and really picking up my colleagues when you can kind of tell that they're frazzled or exhausted or whatever. I think the golden rule is great. Treat others as you would like to be treated, and I think that goes a long way. I think for the students, what I said before, and also, don't give up. Don't give up the ship. Learn something every day. and be grateful for the things that you do have.